Charli XCX is the critics' darling, but the public still doesn't get her. And maybe that's the point, because here's the truth. She's one of the most influential pop artists of the last decade. But people still ask, wait, who's that again? Before we get into the hyperpop experiments, the cult following, and the war between credibility and commercial fame, don't forget to hit subscribe, because this is where we unpack what really drives pop culture and what gets left behind. Let's go back. You remember Boom Clap? That was Charli. Fancy with Iggy Azalea? That hook that ran 2014 radio into the ground? That was Charli too. She had the hits, she had the voice, she had the stage, but then she changed, she turned left, while everyone else went straight. And the fans she gained were not casual listeners, they were lifers. Charli didn't fade. She transformed. She went underground, digital, chaotic, unapologetically weird. Albums like Pop 2 and Charli didn't chase the charts. They challenged them. Auto-tuned vocals, distorted beats, experimental structures. It was pop, but not as we knew it. The critics, obsessed, they called her the future, a genius, the architect of a new genre. But the mainstream, still stuck on Boom Clap? So why isn't she a household name? Is it the sound or the system? Because Charli XCX has done it all, opened for Taylor Swift, collaborated with Troye Sivan, worked with Sophie, helped define hyperpop, before anyone even had a word for it. And yet, she still exists in this strange space, half star, half shadow. The people who know, worship her. The people who don't, still think she's just a feature artist. It's infuriating. It's fascinating. It's very Charli. Because she plays with the rules, mocks the system, and still works within it. She writes for others, sings for herself, builds a universe that refuses to sit still. Every album, a reinvention, every look, a glitch in the algorithm. She's the kind of artist who breaks herself on purpose, just to see what she becomes, but that comes at a cost. Commercial fame wants consistency. It wants you to be one thing and sell it forever. Charli won't. She can't. And that's why she's always just outside. Too edgy for radio, too pop for the underground, too bold for the background, and people don't know where to put her. Some call her an industry plant because she's on the major labels, because she works with the right people, because she's connected. But Charli XCX has earned her place. She writes her music, she builds her visuals, she produces sounds that shouldn't work, but do. She's not chasing trends. She creates them. She was making glitchy club bangers before the world caught up. She was dressing like a digital anarchist before it was high fashion. She was talking about AI and algorithms before your favorite pop star had even downloaded TikTok. So no, she's not a product. She's a pioneer, and her fans, they know it. They scream her name at festivals. They gatekeep her discography. They call her mother, unironically, because to them, Charli is everything. But to the public, she's still a mystery, and maybe, just maybe, she likes it that way. Because Charli XCX is not trying to be liked by everyone. She's too smart for that, too self-aware. She knows what sells. She knows what they want. And sometimes, she gives it. But only when she feels like it. Because what she's doing is bigger than a hit. She's building a career that's rooted in freedom. Freedom to experiment, to disappear, to come back louder. And that kind of freedom is terrifying for the industry. Because she can't be boxed, can't be copied, can't be predicted. And that makes her powerful and a little dangerous. And here's the thing, Charli has said it herself. She doesn't feel like she fits. She's always on the edge of too much or not enough. But she leans into it. She knows her fame is complicated. She knows her audience is niche. She talks about it, jokes about it, sometimes cries about it. And that vulnerability is part of the art. She turns her frustration into sound, her confusion into choreography, her anger into glitchy bass lines and ethereal hooks. It's not just pop, it's protest. A protest against the rules of femininity, the expectations of pop stardom, the idea that success has to look a certain way, and maybe that's why the public hasn't caught on. Because Charli XCX isn't easy, she's not background music, she's not radio safe, she's not family friendly, she's intense, she's wired, she's real, and not everyone's ready for that. But she's not waiting, because Charli XCX is moving, always, forward, sideways, through walls, and pop music is slowly catching up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're here for the artists who break the mold, and the stories the charts don't always tell. And here's the final question. Is Charli XCX the future of pop? Or just too far ahead for the present to catch up?